When it comes to serverless applications, AWS Lambda is the most important service that you will need in your applications. AWS Lambda lets you run your code without having to create or manage any servers. You simply upload your code to Lambda and Lambda does the rest for you and ensures that your code runs on highly scalable and highly available infrastructure. Each piece of code that you upload to Lambda is called as a Lambda function, and it runs as a self-contained independent microservice. Now later in this course, we'll look at what microservices are. As discussed earlier, with Lambda, you pay only for the time your code runs and there is no charge when your code is not running. Now we'll explore Lambda in little more detail later in this course when we do our hands-on exercise. Now let's look at Amazon API Gateway. API Gateway, as the name indicates, helps you create and publish APIs. And it tightly integrates with AWS Lambda to let you create completely serverless APIs. Again, this is a fully managed service and you can use it to build RESTful APIs. RESTful APIs are the APIs that follow a client-server model where client is stateful and server is completely stateless. These APIs can then be consumed by your web or mobile applications, allowing you to interact with different AWS services through your code running on AWS Lambda. Again, API Gateway is a fully managed service and can handle thousands of concurrent API calls. It also gives you full control to create your APIs with fine-grained access control and version management capabilities. Later in this course, we'll use API Gateway to build our first microservice when we do our hands-on exercise. Now let's look at Amazon DynamoDB. DynamoDB is highly scalable, high-performance, NoSQL database that you can use in your serverless applications. DynamoDB can scale on demand to support virtually unlimited concurrent read-write operations with response times in single-digit milliseconds. And then you have DynamoDB DAX or DynamoDB Accelerator, which further brings down the response times from milliseconds to microseconds. It's a caching service that is provided by Amazon on top of the Amazon DynamoDB. Now we'll look at DynamoDB in little more detail later in this course when we do our hands-on exercise. Now AWS Lambda, API Gateway, and DynamoDB are the three most commonly used services in serverless applications. Now, depending on your use cases, you might need other web services as well. And in the next part, we're going to look at some of these services that you might find useful. So thank you and see you in the next part.